Over the course of this semester, I have learned a great deal of information about aging and the potential issues that this process entails. I am confident that all of the information I have learned will help me to make informed decisions not only in my professional career, but in my personal life as well. Before providing care for our nation's elders, it is extremely important to have an understanding of some of the basic characteristics that define them and separate them from the rest of the population. Elderly individuals are those who are 65 years of age or older. With all of the advancements that have been made in medicine today, people are living longer. Because of this, by the year 2030, it is expected that 1 out of every 5 people will be classified as being an elderly individual. Surprisingly, only a small percentage of these individuals reside in long-term care facilities such as nursing homes. And finally, due to the fact that many elderly individuals are no longer working, they, as a group, are considered to be extremely financially vulnerable. Although there are many characteristics that all elders have in common, it is important to understand that there are many unique differences among them as well. Such differences that can affect healthcare include heredity, cultural factors, marital status, which may affect sexuality, and social class, which can include education, income, and occupation. With all of the changes that occur in the body as we age, it is not surprising that elderly individuals consume more medication than any other age group. Because of this, however, it is important to be aware of issues such as enhanced drug effects, drug-to-drug interactions, and non-adherence to medication regime that could potentially make an individual's situation worse. As mentioned earlier, only a small number of elderly individuals actually reside outside of their own home in a long-term care facility. For these individuals, however, there are different types of facilities for them to choose from based on their unique needs. Two of these facilities include skilled nursing facilities and assisted living facilities. An individual living in a skilled nursing facility receives care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These individuals generally have difficulty carrying out daily activities, such as taking medication or grooming, and therefore need the extra assistance. For many, this environment, in which rooms are on average only 64 square feet, is extremely confining and limiting. This can be extremely difficult for individuals to adjust to and can often add additional stress to an already stressful situation. The average cost per month to live in a skilled nursing facility ranges from $6,000 to $7,000. Assisted living facilities, on the other hand, provide an individual with much less care and promote a much more independent living environment. They also provide space that can be much more personalized to the individual's desire. The average cost for an assisted living facility ranges from $3,000 to $4,500 a month, which is much less than a skilled nursing facility, but is still a great deal for an elderly individual to be responsible for. A big concern that many healthcare providers may not see as important as other things is the design of the environments where elderly individuals are living or receiving their care. Personalized spaces are important in reminding patients of home. Color contrast is important for patients to be able to distinguish one thing from another, and soft, non-slip floors are important for avoiding falls, which elderly individuals are extremely vulnerable to. These environments can oftentimes be just as important in the healing process as the treatment itself, so it is important to apply careful consideration when designing them. A big concern for our nation's elders after they have retired is where the income that is essential for them to survive will come from. Two of the big agencies that provide monthly assistance and medical coverage are Social Security and Medicare. In addition, elderly individuals may also survive off of income from private savings, pensions, assistance from family members, and supplemental security income. Retirement exposes an individual to an extremely financially vulnerable situation. It is important to make appropriate plans as early as possible to save some stress. Looking forward to my career as a healthcare professional, all of the information that I have learned over the course of this semester will allow me to respect the differences among elders and provide a non-judgmental care environment. We may not be able to understand each and everyone's unique situation, but respect and non-judgment can go a long way, especially in such a personal career as healthcare. Nobody wants to get old, but being aware of what is to come can help ease the process and make it go as smoothly and stress-free as possible.